Steve, you got them? Got them both? Terrific. And look at this, I have to say, this deep-fried, soft poached egg really is, it just looks amazing, because you would have thought it's been crumbed, it's been deep-fried, it's been poached. It can't still be soft, can it? And here it is, it just looks magnificent. With crispy bacon, and then these lovely slices of partridge.
Mallard.
Mallard, of course it was, thank you. Marinated mallard. Say that after a few beers or ciders and glasses of red wine. Chief Taster, taking his first mouthful. Thank you very much indeed.
Amazing.
It's an exciting moment here.
Amazing.
And remind me, where was the bacon from?
The bacon from a local butcher in Forest Row.
Local butcher in Forest Row. Mm.
I think it's extraordinary what they've achieved in the time. Absolutely fantastic.
It's amazing. I mean, again, you've got lovely textural contrast here. You've got the crispness around that lovely melting poached egg. You've got very crispy, streaky bacon. And you've got a beautifully cooked piece of mallard breast to top it off, with the lovely bits of salad and the little bits of diced vegetable as well. Very good indeed. Right, so now we move on to the other venison dish. Folks, it really does make you think, you know, here you have two top chefs really doing lovely things with venison. I think that venison, it's possibly a local meat that we slightly forget about some of the time. It's one of those meats, I've always been told by chef friends, that you can easily overcook. Either you have to cook it for a long time until it completely breaks down in a sort of casserole type, or it's short, hot and fast, or in the terms of the new, if you can manage to make your bathroom work and do that water bath thing, you know, you can do it short or long and slow, but just have to get the temperature right, and don't forget the plastic bag. Okay, beetroot, these lovely patterns of potato. This beats fillet steak anytime.
I know, I think so. The
Well,
texture.
Shall I say what I said just now? I mean, this is the taste of East Sussex. It's everything about what is local, what is fresh, what is close to where you live. That's what our European cousins do. They eat close to where they live. That's where they source their food. That's what we've got here. We've got Sussex on a plate.
and actually one of the things that I love, thank you very much, that's a very good point, David. One of the things I love about this plate is that it's not only got wonderful, meltingly tender venison on it, it's crammed with local veg as well. You know, folks, don't forget the veg. It's not all about meat. Right, now we come to the point where we're going to have to ask you, on the basis of our comments, on the basis of what you've seen, on the basis of the skills our team have shown, we're going to have to ask you to make up your minds and vote. Not surprisingly, the front row here is solidly green, but we're going to try. We have highly skilled spotters in the audience who are going to try to compute an absolutely correct. I'm rabbiting on like this to give you all time to make up your minds whether you're going to go hold up the red paper or the green paper. That's the way we do it. You're going to hold up the paper of the team that you think has performed best, and they will be declared the winners. On my right, from East Sussex, the High Sheriff and chef from the Ashdown Park Hotel, the red team. On my left, the green team, High Sheriff of West Sussex and chef from South Lodge Hotel, green team. I, of course, do not vote. Ladies and gentlemen, would you be so kind as to hold up your voting papers now?
Oh.
Our electronic scoreboard, standing over there, tells me that I am to declare the green team the winner. I would like to say a huge thank you to both of these teams for competing in such a sporting and wonderful way, particularly encumbered as they are by traditional dress, or most of their traditional dress. We told them they weren't allowed to wear their hats, by the way, because those were a little dangerous in the kitchen. But, Sherry, thank you very much indeed. It's been marvellous. Would you like to say a little word?
Yes, I'd love to thank all my supporters from East Sussex who came over. Thank you. But particularly the chefs. I think they have been fantastic. We're cooking, treading on each other's toes, and I think they've done an incredible, top-notch job here, producing fantastic food with local produce. And remember, when you leave here, when you go shopping, ask for local. It's consumer-led. I'll pass you on to the winner.
I have to admit that I'm an absolute fraud, because you probably noticed I spent my entire time just chopping things up as I was told to. The real winner is, of course, Lewis, because he brought it all together. He had the vision, but he spent his time on his bicycle looking around Sussex for a grouse moor. It had to be a bicycle because we couldn't use a car, it wasn't environmentally friendly. But seriously, it's been a wonderful opportunity to be able to present local produce, to be able to draw on local produce, and to be able to support the local community of both counties and the agricultural providers within that. So that is what it's really all about. And if we've created a little bit of fun with a serious message, then I think we've won. And I'm sure that we will all go away with that extra knowledge, and we'll look to see where our food is going to come from and how we're going to prepare it. So thank you all very much indeed for being so patient, and indeed for voting for us.
Well, it just really leaves us to present the winner with a hamper full of local produce, and this is for you, Colin.
What we would like to do with the hamper is to give it to my nominated charity, which is one of my nominated charities, which is St Catherine's Hospice, so that they can put it into a raffle or some fundraising. So thank you very much indeed.
And the chef has something to wet his whistle in the kitchen, because, as we all know from many telechefs we've watched, chefs do need a little lubrication from time to time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being our audience this morning. I think it's been great to see really professional chefs working. Question from the front row, almost.
When's Colin going to pay his supporters? On the way out? We'd like
What I'd just like to say, please, what I'd like to say is, before you leave this place, do have a look at these stands around here. They've got some lovely things on them. They're all local. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day at the show, and let the good weather continue. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.